The snow is coming down. We can show you that right now. It's happening in Kirkwood here in the mountain, where about 6 inches of snow in the past 24 hours, but there's about to be more. Look at it coming down. Look at it blowing in the wind as well. We've had 147 inches so far for the entire season, and we are going to add a lot, actually, feet of snow coming our way in the Sierra over the next 24 to 36 hours. So let's look at this focus on snowfall. It has been snowy already. I mean, this is what we've seen over the past 7 days. A lot of snow, more than 6 feet in the Sierra, but also spreading across Nevada, the Wasatch and Utah, the Rockies picked up some big snow on Saturday. Denver picking up more than 7 inches of a kind of heavy wet snow, which is unusual for us, right? But all that moisture from the atmospheric river. Now we look ahead to what's coming our way as we get through the middle of the week, and we've got another 18 to 24 inches of snow easily. Just looking at some of the warnings, though, from the Weather Service, above 8,000 feet. They could get 7 feet of snow. That's how much moisture is within this whole system that's going to be pushing in. More big snow coming into places like Flagstaff. Get ready there as well. Here's a closer look, though, at, in terms of what's going to be impacting you for travel. Travel not advised. This is a situation where you could get stuck. We have about 5 to 8 inches of snow, very widespread. Then 8 to 12, 12 to 18 here as we look at the central Sierra, getting some of those peak amounts. Winter storm warnings are up, and we see those expanded now into central Nevada. Winter storm warnings into Arizona as well. Get ready. That's going to be coming within the next 12 to 24 hours. So where we have, you see the rain kind of right now taking over the radar as what's showing up as the most predominant precip type, but there's snow happening in the northern Sierra. It will spread down as we get through the day today, get a little bit of some colder air working in. Watching that through this evening. And again, you see this just plume of moisture that just keeps like a fire hose pushing in here through the mountain west. And we'll see that in Nevada. That moisture getting all the way up through the Wasatch as well. You see it into Arizona, the mountains of southern Colorado this time. Really, I think it hit with some big moisture and then thus some big snowfall. And that moisture actually extends all the way up. It lifts all the way up into Wyoming, into Montana, into North Dakota, where we've been running a snow drought. We're going to pick up some significant snow totals actually just after days of this coming on in. Salt Lake City, let's take a look at you, starting here with some chances of snow, mainly mountain snow. Salt Lake City, probably mostly rain as we look ahead to your Tuesday and then into Wednesday. I mean, look, we still have another shot of especially the mountain areas getting into that snowfall, which will be incredibly impactful for travel up there. But by Wednesday and Thursday, enough cold air comes in to bring us snow all the way down to Salt Lake City. All right, so that's what's happening with us here, for us here across the west with the snow here. What else are we following, Alex?
Well, we got, how about some wet weather?
I mean, this is basically behaving like a hurricane coming in, the rain, the wind, and everything else. Now, the rain not letting up in Los Angeles. Our virtual view shows us just how bad it's going to get as the rain continues to come down. You're going to see it soaking, of course, grassy areas here, but the problem is here is a lot of hills in this area, and everything kind of runs off and runs down, and we will be looking at street flooding here as quite the possibility, which is why flash flood warnings have been up. Now, one thing we'll watch really closely is how fast and heavy the rain is falling. What are the rainfall rates? I mean, yesterday, LA picked up 4.1 inches of rain, making it their 10th wettest day on record. This is how that rain fell. You can see a lot of it came down with some pretty big rainfall rates of about a ½ inch per hour. Now that's concerning because when you look at how much rain it will take to flood, there are spots where less than a ½ inch per hour, the orange dots out here, would cause flash flooding. The whole area at less than an inch of rain in an hour would cause flash flooding, which is, one of our big concerns is that we could get into that kind of rainfall rate. Here's what's still to come. This goes through Wednesday. Widespread 1 to 2 inches. Some areas to the east of here, again, getting in some of the mountains, will be more than 3 inches of rainfall. And look, terrain does help make it rain heavier, kind of squeezes out even more moisture. And so we will watch for that to still be a concerning spot. But that rainfall, even if it's not falling where you are, is going to drain down some of the creeks and rivers and contribute to the flash flooding concerns. We have a flash flood warning right now in Los Angeles, including Los Angeles County, including Los Angeles, Santa Monica, West Hollywood. This This goes until 9 o'clock. The considerable risk here, where you see on the radar some of those brighter colors like oranges and yellows. Those are the big rainfall rates that I'm so concerned about. Now, the rainfall that's coming your way, we're going to take it through the day today, and you see how it's all day, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and beyond. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m., 7 p.m. We are still talking about rain here, and with very little in the way of breaks until we get through Tuesday night into Wednesday. Otherwise, it's a pretty persistent rainfall, which is, again, part of the challenge, not leaving time for the storm drains to catch up, right, with all this rain coming in. It will be spreading down the coast, and it will be spreading west, but slowly. Right now, we've been getting off and on a little bit of light rain around San Diego, most of it farther north. It is raining right now at Encinitas, and we'll see that, though, through the day, spread down the coast with heavier amounts of rain. Some of the bigger rainfall rates coming in. That plume of moisture from this atmospheric river pretty much pointed right at Southern California. And by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday, colder air coming in, snow levels dropping. So that will again be another concern you got to watch once you're crossing over higher elevations. And, you know, look at this. This is Wednesday night. We still have it in place. Now, Alex, I mentioned the colder air coming in. Let's talk about the snow levels dropping.
Yeah, you said, because it's not just rain.